March 3rd, 2022. I went for a walk on Bell Boulevard, and there were two police officers uniformed on horseback. And so I asked if I could stop to speak to them for a moment. I asked if the horses picked up on any seismic vibrations. They said no. I said where I lived, and I said over where I am. There's been on and off all morning seismic vibrations in the ground. It said, and 6 nights ago, today would be 7th, I said the moon went missing. It usually hangs, and I show them where in the sky. I said, but it's just not there. I'm going to keep looking for it, but it's not appearing. So, now I was faced towards the two police officers and the horses. On the corner to back and to my right, there was a tricked out caddy, black SUV, like Escalade type, whatever he was doing in there, I don't know. But I did inform the police officers. I said, where should they said building department. They said call 311. I said I did that the last time I called 311 when the house was vibrating and the alarm went off 2 weeks ago, or around 2 weeks ago. I said they put me into 911. So the officer said, well, what happened when you got to 911? I said, they said they were just dispatched, like nothing they could do. So then they said, try buildings department. I'm like, yeah, all right. I mean, I don't know. So that was that. And then he said, why don't you try talking to some of your neighbors? Like, I don't really have any that I know of. I mean, most of the people have either moved out or it's just, I didn't tell him that, but most of them are just new. And I don't really know them. It's bizarre. I did tell Lynn and Steve before they moved out. They were like the oldest neighbors I knew. Hector moved out. He's out with Cindy. I don't have access to him. So, and I really don't know where anyone lives. You see them walking, but I don't have their apartment numbers or anything. It's not that kind of society over here. Not that kind of neighborhood. So, anyhow, so I did inform two uniformed police officers that are on horse. And they said, is it work going on in the neighborhood? And I said, actually, yesterday there was work, but today I looked, there's no work going on whatsoever. Well, even though the house is still shaking. So as I came into the house, Gloria was leaving. That's the second floor tenant, with Miguel. And I asked them, I said, did you feel the house shaking? She said, I did. And she knows that it happened, she said, a few days ago. And I'm like, for me, it was 2 weeks ago. So she's like, well, maybe, and she said, maybe it's just work. I'm like, it's not. I was like, but it's almost like labor contractions where it comes and it goes. So I said, I've just been itemizing the timeline. And then I told her that the moon was missing out of the sky. And she said, I knew I was missing something. And I'm like, ha ha ha. I was like, right. She said, no, really. She's like, I felt like I was off. And I'm like, whatever that means. So, I don't even know where to go for answers or who to even ask at this point. Star 1978, Star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza, it's Earth, Solar System, Milky Way, Universe, Galaxy is broken. It's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 1136 Moon.